Hello YouTube guys, welcome to this video. In our video today we are going to look at closures in Rust. And closures, what are they? But first, before I talk, I'm taking the assumption that you're in the folder where you want to write your code. If you don't know how to navigate to the folder where you want to write your code, please go back to the previous videos and check how we go to the folders where we want to write our code. Now, I want to create a folder here in the projects directory, and I want to call it closures. So I'll cd into closures and open closures with VS Code. Okay, opens here. Now, what are closures? When I create my main function, my main file, main.rs, we want to talk about closures. What are they? Now, surprise, surprise. Closures are like functions, but they have more information of the environment or scope in which they are declared in. Meaning, closures have more knowledge about the environment than functions. Another thing that we can talk about closures and functions, they're a lot similar, but we know that functions have names associated with them. When we declare a function, it must be with the name. It is different with closures. Closures are defined without a name, but we can assign variables to them. Another thing, you can specify parameters for the closures without type specification. That's interesting. So we can declare the main function, fn main. See, it has a name. And let's see, what would a simple closure be? So we can say, let my simple closure equal to not curly braces, yes, those pipes, and I can include that also. So this is a no parameter closure. We can comment this is no parameter closure, and this is the simplest closure you can ever imagine. Can type today. Okay, so sometimes we can declare with parameters, and this is what you will be doing most of the times. So we've said that closures, like functions, can also be stored in variables, and they can be invoked like the way we invoke functions. So let's see. If we first comment out our simple illustration of a closure. If we declare a closure here, this is a variable name to the closure, and the closure now we are defining it. Remember, we declare closures, no names. Yes. So it takes, this is the argument that it takes x, and then we want to define the closure body. What do we want to do to x? We want to just imagine what you're doing when you declare a function and takes an argument. What do you want to do? Anything. Maybe let's square this x. Not square, but doubling it. We are multiplying it by 2. So let we have a value here equaling to 5. So what is this? Okay, so we have a value there. So we can use doubler and see what we get. So if we let, and because this is a doubler, so that means we expect a value twice 5. So this is equaling to the closure variable name doubler, and double now is referring to our closure that we've initialized above there. And what does it take? It is supposed to take an argument, and this time it is taking a value, the value variable. So we want to print this and see what comes out of this. And these string formatters that we use, doubled, is that value that is doubled. Remember, we are doubling the value, and we want to see what twice gives us. Okay. If we open our terminal here, call the Rust compiler, Rust C main.rs. When you run, it creates a binary main, then run main. Ooh, and we expect that to be 10. 5 is doubled, and it is 10. So that's a closure. And as we advance, you will see how they can be used. And they are very, very important applications. We can move on and see another one. If we let this variable name big closure equal to a closure that has two arguments, B and C, we close it. What do we want to do? We can define something within the body. And in the body, we are letting a new variable Z equal to B plus C. Okay. But then we don't stop there. After you get Z, you want to multiply it by twice. We've already declared twice here, which is the result from the doubler. So if we print this, okay, result from closure and that is okay, we need to declare something here, the variable that to hold from, just like we did here. What do we call this? Let result equal to the big closure. And big closure takes two arguments like we've declared. We can give it 1 and 2. So if you save and call the Rust compiler, result, if this is intentional, prefix it with, okay, they are charging us with, my bad, defining result and not using it. Yeah, Rust will get you everywhere. Okay, what was that? What was that? Help. We need to put termination there. Yes. You guys need to see these errors where you're going to go wrong. Then, okay. Is it because of this space? Cannot be formatted with the default formatter. Result, what do you mean? Okay, this is result. This is I don't get it. Okay. Doesn't implement stdfmt display. I suspect this should be the terminations here, should be the error. Let's remove them. Okay, we clear the terminal here. Yeah, my bad, couldn't see it. So if we run the new main, Yes. So result from closure is 30, and that's what we expect because of the B closure. What it's doing is getting B plus C, which is 1 plus 2, which is 30, and then we are getting 30 times twice, but the result from here is 10. So 30 times 10, 30. So that's all I had for you guys in this video where we have looked at closures. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please leave a like, give a thumbs up, smash that like button, and you can leave a comment, say about talk about anything in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Bye bye, see you guys.